Hello, everyone. Um, no, this is still not the 400th video of the channel, but that I promise. This time, I promise that will be the very next video. It will be. But in the meantime, I kind of wanted to experiment again with another video that I don't, another format that I don't usually go in. Um, this time, I want to actually cover the quote-unquote lost media of this channel. Now, by that, I mean, of course, like unlisted or um, private videos that aren't public, of course. But of course, I mean, I still got access to them. I mean, they're not like lost forever, so that's why there's like quotation marks there. So, yeah. So I mean, we all know I don't really have like a ton of videos. I mean, 400, just under 400 is still a very quite a bit of videos. Yes, it is. It's not a ton of videos, but it's quite a few. But yeah, of course. I mean, this is one of the definitely one of those smaller channels you'd find on YouTube. One of the stranger ones too. Let's just admit that. So, of course, if we go into manage videos, we find well, all these. So, um, of course, this ranges from like fans to Sparta Remix content to Roblox. Um, this covers all of that pretty much, and yeah, some canceled projects in general. I believe I don't know. I haven't looked through this fully for like the whole thing for quite a while. So, but I just probably talk about each one a little bit, and yeah. So let's begin with living room fan motor. um, I recorded this video a few days ago. Oh, finally. Stupid air conditioner turns off. Uh, this was, of course, going to be a more professional video than just a live stream, but laziness and storage from this thing, so lack of it. So, of course, we're just getting the typical live VintageTube type video. So, anyways, we got living room fan motor. Um, I filmed this video for well, a few friends on Roblox, of course, fan on Roblox, just to kind of show them what the inside of the motor, like what the motor looks like for the previous living room fan that used to be in my living room of my house. Of course, since the fan, assumingly the capacitor failed in it, or the windings, or some sort of electrical gremlins occurred, and the fan does not work properly anymore. So, of course, got it replaced with the Casablanca Four Seasons I had here. Um, Again, I decided I wanted to see how the motor was set up, since the fan actually has a flywheel on the inside of it. What this is really, I mean, it's your typical fan flywheel design, except for the inner pieces of it, which in these little you probably can't see, but in like the little area in there, closer up towards the motor, there's four little screw inserts there. It's like a little hub. It just mounts to the motor itself rather than your typical flywheel setup where there's like it screws into the shaft and that. So yeah, it's quite a strange but also cool setup, and I wanted to I was really fascinated with it once I found out the fan has like a flywheel system in it. So ever since then, I just I wanted to see what was inside the motor housing, and this is my answer. So yeah, I just thought I'd upload like a little unlisted video of it for fan and not to see, you know, how it worked. So that's that video. Um, Titanic 3, the movie. Um, I accidentally uploaded the wrong clip I filmed. Like, I filmed two clips, but I, of course, had a longer one, a longer and better one, so I uploaded that instead, or made that one public instead. Random highlight I did by accident from one of my streams, one of the Roblox streams. Uh, Something bad happened to the production line, and I don't know how to fix it. Crying face. That was an April Fool's upload, of course. So basically, of course, it was just stuff that supposedly happened to the production world. Of course, filmed on April 1st, so as you'd imagine, April Fools. It's gigging time. It's truly gigging time. It is truly gigging time. Yeah. And in the process, I kind of unpurposely leaked a bit of Hunter stuff we were working on. Yes, fan, that was on purpose. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Very annoying Studio Explorer tab glitch. Not glob titch. It's not. Now this was kind of a fail. This video failed because when I went to record this with Bandicam, I forgot to enable the cursor. So of course my evidence was kind of fudged up by that. But this was a glitch that Roblox Studio had that really pissed me off very badly. It kept glitching like somehow where, and I'm not really that great at explaining this, but I'd still try to anyways. Like, let's say if I had my cursor, I think this is how it was anyways. I don't know, this was 5 months ago already. Holy. This was 5 months ago, so of course my information on this is kind of a little bit rough, but basically, let's say if you had like your cursor, you could probably see, you could see where it's at. If I had an Explorer here, and I think if I selected something, or maybe if I just selected a part in Studio itself, I don't know how it was or how it got triggered that way, but of course, like if after I moved it or scaled it, rotated it, whatever, the selection box inside Explorer would still, like if I moved my mouse up in this area here, if I still moved it up and down here, it would still show like the selection box for each part or model in there, or well, whatever was in Explorer. And if I hover my mouse, let's say right here, where like there's a little arrow there, if I hovered it right about there, it would like expand like the what's inside the model itself. So of course it would open that up and you'd see like, you know, what's inside the model itself. It would do that automatically despite my cursor not being in the Explorer tab itself and not even clicking on anything. It just did that automatically. And it was very annoying because, well, I mean, once you close that and then you move your cursor down and it opens another one and then another one and ugh. It was a big mess. So let's quickly see how we're doing. Good. Yeah, and then of course this bunch of videos are all public. Another highlight I did by accident. I think that's when YouTube first added them to like the live stream, mobile live streaming. It added highlights. I think that's when they added that. Yeah, or no, it was before then. It's probably in this stream too. Number Roy Blocks 62. I think that's when they added it, but I'm not sure. Nor do I really care. Um. We're standing in the middle of the road. So this one. So this one was kind of a popular one. Very popular. There's actually two versions of this video. One, the one you see right here, had a bunch of edits in it, which people didn't really find really that great. Let's just put it that way. So of course, after having that up for, I don't know, one day. Yeah, it was one day because I uploaded it both the same day. So later in the day I just uploaded a version where it was just the normal clip, unedited. But it was of course taken from AI Sponge, which was of course a YouTuber, as you probably would have guessed and know about by now. People would supposedly people would submit like what they want the characters to say. I don't even follow along with this AI stuff, so I probably not the best person to explain this, but people would supposedly send what they want to say and what they want the AI to say in the video, like through a Discord server. I think that's how it went. As you'd imagine, that stuff was kind of it got pretty bad after a while, and then eventually, of course, it got taken down finally. But it actually it was kind of funny at first, and then it just yeah. Of course, I was watching one of the live streams, and I so happened to encounter one of those moments throughout one of the streams. So of course I screen recorded it and uploaded it because why not? I mean, I didn't do it for the views. I know you probably hear that from everyone, but I didn't. I just simply wanted to upload the clip of it because I thought it was funny. For once, a person that's actually thinking just like how YouTube used to be. Just funny clips purely. Yeah. So of course the first version got unlisted, and yeah, I haven't looked back on it since. And yeah, I uploaded the unedited version, and of course I got copyrighted for having SpongeBob music in it. Well, I didn't get a strike or anything. I just got, like, of course, a copyright notice right there. It just says a restriction, of course, so that kind of stunk, but at the same time, not really, because it's what the video is, so yeah. So that was one of my more popular videos that I just, yeah, don't really look too fondly back on, but it existed, so. Of course, we have the audio for the Casablanca ceiling fan destruction video in Roblox. Now, I did, of course, well, I'm just gonna say it very shortly. I had a specific way of editing the video together. Not the most professional ever, not that anyone would really care, as long as it's entertaining. Which I guess it was, since it's got 21 likes and 0 dislikes, so I guess that's a good sign, whatever. Somehow. I was kind of expecting people to somewhat be mad, but I guess not. Mission failed successfully. Yeah, I had a different method of, like, uploading the audio for it, and of course it's extending it and that, so yeah. Like, I uploaded a test first of the audio, so I could then download it from YouTube and then put it inside the project inside Vegas Pro, which I made the video in. So, yeah. Melodyne test. That was me trying to make like a pitch sample for a Sparta remix I was going to make, or no, I just wanted to test Melodyne since I of course got it through sources before, so I wanted to test that out. Unfortunately, though, I kind of since gotten rid of it because I was not using it at all. So, yeah, kind of a silly move, but it was taking up storage and I needed it, so, yeah. Turd. Yeah. If you somehow find this, hi. That's what it says there. The original, I guess the original upload for the first CTF short caught, which I guess glitched. The big birthday celebration, of course, that was supposed to be like a big project celebrating my birthday, but it went nowhere. I mean, like I made it a big thing on this channel, the big birthday celebration, because I thought it would be such a big very promising project that well, mainly I would like. Ow. Just something to enjoy, I guess. Come on, people. Wait, oh. Yeah. And these 3 videos are, of course, are for that one. So, again, I used my certain methods to edit it together. So, of course, a green screen for the van driving through, and a car sound from BeamNG that mimics the sound of a Chrysler Town & Country 4.0 liter V6. So, yeah. This one I was just watching a little bit earlier, like about an hour earlier before I started. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Well, a little bit of the good stuff. And no, we haven't even gotten to the live tab yet. Oh boy. My biggest project yet that never make it. Make it. Made it. The 2022 CTAF Christmas special. Yes, I did actually have a Christmas special planned for 2022. I did. I know I made like a live video after with the Emily show saying that I couldn't, I think I mentioned that I started one and I couldn't finish it. But this is that video if I did mention it. This is that video, all 5 minutes and 2 seconds of it that I completed. Basically a summary of it. Of course, you got the intro with the old VintageTube logo. Oh goodness. Yeah, my hand, the handmade one, the hand built one, hand designed one. A very merry CTF Christmas special. How much more generic can it get? It can't. So basically, it starts out with the Plymouth Cuda driving through thick snow before encountering a tree in the middle of the road. So of course the Cuda sways off the road and crashes into a ditch. Then it transitions to 2 days earlier, where a couple of people, like a crew assembled by Mark 25, Austin, and Joe, they're all assembled together to get a tree down for the big Christmas party. So of course they have their little banter and I sure hope they know what they're doing. I don't think we know what we're doing. And then the tree falls on their tractor. Like, it, the way I edited this together, I'm still proud of it. It's not, it's not, it's not the best ever, but.
Oh no!
Oh no! You idiots!
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't say that, but it was a lot more casual than it probably should have been for that situation. Like a damn tree crushed your tractor. Why wouldn't you be yelling at them for that? Uh, Lots of things I would go back and fix with this. First of all, I would finish it. That's the first thing I would do if I, of course, wouldn't have got sick. I think that's what happened. I got sick just before. Yeah, I got sick just before then, and I couldn't finish it. Either that, no, I got sick. So, they get the tree. They stand the tree up at the. What was it again?
Decorations sure do look beautiful here at the outdoor center.
The outdoor center, as I call it.
Too.
Yeah. Um, Actually, an interesting thing about the outdoor center. Um, an interesting thing about that is that it was supposed to be kind of like a reoccurring place throughout CTF Live. Excuse me. But it just, of course, I mean, when of course you're doing like a CTF Live episode, I mean, I try the best I can to make it like as short of an episode as possible. I mean, like, well, about an hour long, I would say. Oh, about an hour long, I would say. Hour and a half. I'd try to, well, at the minimum, anyways. Probably a little bit longer than that. uh, Depends on whether if I've been away from the series for a long time, yada yada yada. But it was supposed to be like a reoccurring place. Um, of course, there's like too much decor around to set up each time. I know, lazy. It's late. You're being lazy because you used to put effort into the episodes. I mean, you still do, but uh, it's lazy talk. Yeah, it is.
Fireworks?
Yeah. Then Joel gets there with a trunk load of fireworks they would have at the party, and then Emily shows up. She's like the ticket handler, and then Joe leaves after his like handy dandy recommendations for the great big Christmas party. Hello, everyone. It's been so long since you've seen us. Unfortunately, we're on a screen and not the actual characters right now. At some point in time, he will actually get us out one day and actually do something with it. And then, yeah, Joe leaves in his 55 Bel Air. And then Austin goes in the Black Gladiator. Thanks, Emily, for help loading the stuff up in the truck. And Finn. So, that's the. I forgot what it was called already. I forgot what it was called. Like the name of the special, not that. Of course, it's the Christmas special, but. Um. Yeah. So, of course, I mean, I got sick. That was. The project. I can't remember when I started filming it. I think it was the tail end of November. I think. I of course started filming it the first day, and then I don't know if it was like a lack of motivation after, or if I was like busy doing stuff, like I had, like if I was busy. Um, I don't know what led up to it. But then then I got sick after. I I I strongly believe that's what happened. Anyways, I'm not sure. Maybe that was the year after. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. That was like 3 years ago already. So yeah, a long time ago. So uh here's an oddball one. This is an oddball one.
Hello, guys.
This video is in the style of I honestly don't know how to pronounce it, but this guy's videos. A few years ago, I used to find them funny. I mean, they're still okay, but still, it's kind of a tired concept. It's a pretty tired concept now, but December 30th, 2022. I uploaded top 5 CTF moment. Of course, I wanted to make a video in the style of I just showed you 2 seconds ago. You can probably imagine what the channel is. So I wanted to make a parody of those videos, of course with CTF in them. So here it is.
Hello guys, today we have a list of top 5 CTF moments. Number 5, Emily. Number 4, Tren Go Boom. Number 3, Per.
I still find that funny, that little bit.
Wait for it.
Number 2, Bank.
That's probably going to be really loud.
Honorable mention.
Any new fans coming? Right, Jesus.
Number 1, Train Walk.
Yeah. That's 2022 humor for you. In case everyone forgot what 2022 humor was like, that's a refresher. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much explained whatever I wanted to then, so, or what I wanted to there, so, yeah. I honestly don't know why I never made it public. I mean, it's unlisted, so, same with this. I don't know why I didn't make it public, but I just didn't, and I probably never will, because the humor is kind of out of date now, so, yeah. Any more here? I just was going to use that for a Sparta remix, I think, but I just never made it. Wonky Whistle 2023, uploaded October 25th and 27th, 2022. This was supposed to be a feature-length film parody of Wonky Whistle, in the style of CTF, of course. So, I made 2 parts of it. I was gonna make I don't know, 10 parts or something of it. Probably about 4 minutes long for each part filmed. I wasn't really going by a script to film with, like usual at the time. So it was kind of a little bit messy, but still. And some things about it that just didn't really find that fond. I mean, I don't really find that fond now, but yeah, I never really filmed anything past part 2. I think I might have started part 3, and I really don't know what happened. I mean, again, I'm going to use the excuse that it was 3 years ago when I started that project, and of course, nothing's happened ever since then, so. But maybe there might be a chance for 2026 that maybe might be a Wonky Whistle remake, or maybe at some point in time, I don't know. Doesn't have to be on April Fool's Day. Wink, wink. So, yeah, pretty much how it started out. It started out like a normal parody of your absolute bare bones standard parody of Wonky Whistle with Trackmaster toys. But then halfway through, it just kind of stops, and then it clicks into reality. Oh, Mattel took over, and now the engines have to do as they say. So they're filming each of the Sharon Miller era episodes. Like they're forced to, actually. They're forced to start filming them, and Austin has enough, and I don't even really feel like showing it, but Austin has enough, and um, he just kind of yells at Mattel on that. Don't want to be a part of this anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much all that happened of interest in that. Nothing really past that. Um, a director's cut of CTF random stories. Yes, there was a director's cut. Some stuff that might have slipped into the episode that I didn't really want to have in there. Of course, public in that, so I had to edit it out and cut down like a minute of. I also made some like little edits, anyways, to the episode. Some little small visual updates and that. So just to kind of improve the humor a little bit and that, make it somewhat interesting. So, and no, the series probably won't be coming back. I highly doubt it, because it didn't it didn't really have like it wasn't really like a solid there wasn't really like a solid reason for it to exist, other than of course like being different segments the engines would be in, and for both episodes it was the same thing. Literally the first bits of those segments were the exact same. Harvey interrupts the main four's regular day with being threatened to, you know, commit a crime, and of course that fails for them. So that's what happened in both parts. Like the series didn't really go anywhere. I did have a third episode that did start filming. It was about Hi Ryan quitting his job at the Bartholomew Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Soto dealership. Um, I think that's what it. No, wait, no, it wasn't. No, it was about. It was actually. It was. It wasn't about him quitting his job. It was actually about him not having a good day at all. I don't think, or maybe just not having a good day at all. Um, with that episode, it was actually supposed to be solely about Hi Ryan's story, but of course, someone didn't finish it. Yes, I didn't finish it. I can't remember if it was because of or no, I didn't even finish filming. I just filmed the like again. It was like the 2022 Christmas special, where I started filming some of it. It looked very promising, and then I just kept kind of replaying it back again and again, and I never got anywhere with it. I just kept replaying it because I found it epic and never finished it. So, but like the quality of the like the camera angles in that episode, that was supposed to be uh, a bit more experimental for my channel at the time. Of course, since then I've kind of experimented a little bit with the live episodes I made somewhat recently. Somewhat recently. I of course experimented with some of the camera angles that I did for those more recently, so I guess there's that from that. Yeah. uh, that's an unused CTF intro. Was originally supposed to be for the edited episodes that I would start filming, but of course those didn't go anywhere. An intro I tried making for CTF and Roblox series. Saber Toss Hunter Augusta 3 Ceiling Fan Roblox. So might have to make a follow-up video of that. Wink wink. Random 2021 humor, where I thought I could just kind of include myself in a little Sparta Remix community fad that was going on at the time. I just thought I'd kind of, shove my version in there. Thought I'd look cool. No, that did not look cool. 2021 VintageTube. It did not look cool. And then we have apostrophe, which I kid you not, I showed it in the last stream already, but it's just a it's just sped up footage of Doug DeMuro in the back of a Ford Excursion. Like I found throughout that video, at a certain point, he was doing a lot of expressions like Doug DeMuro usually does in his videos, like physically expressive. So I just sped the footage up of that and put a sound of a bee buzzing in the background with just the caption Q. That is 2021 humor for you. I don't know how else to explain that. Then we have I gotta get some water. Is that... Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay. So this one... this one, Test Instant Karma Baby Sparta Creep Remix. This, of course, as you can probably clearly see with your two eyes, with your own two eyes. This one was supposed to be a Sparta remix. Made on mobile, boo. Mobile, boo. This was, of course, a remix of a clip from Dashcam Lessons. So, like, of course, Road Rage and that. Video by... Oh, yeah. Okay. And I also credited the uploader of the clip itself that was included in the compilation, Chew Face. Aww. It's not available anymore. You can't even hear that over the friggin' AC, of course, which just has to be on, like always. It's either the furnace or the AC that's always on. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty much a basic remix. I mean, some custom chorus work, no visuals, no pitches, no percussion or anything. Just the remix, or just the chorus and the bass. Yeah, nothing special. That was the last one I actually made for quite a while, I believe. I think so, anyways. So, these ones I kind of wanted to talk about, like, when I first started. Just kind of for, like, a single moment. Oh, goodness, that's an old logo. That's a really old logo. CTF Shorts, original version. Of course, before the actual, like, YouTube brought on the Shorts feature, and then I just decided to do it that way. Of course, this was just this was before that, I believe. So, yeah. Now, I don't think the title's even really honest to the video itself. It's just kind of 2021 vintage tube humor. Early 2021 vintage humor. Where it's just kind of awkward. Percy falls apart. So they get... Never mind. Yeah, something to do with cars. I probably wouldn't even be able to hear this right now. Yeah, no. I can't even hear nothing with a stupid air conditioner on. So I guess Austin wants to get a new car. And Bartholomew so happens to work at a dealership. Oh, the continuity errors. So, of course, Bartholomew shows him around with a couple cars. First, a Camaro. Yes, that is an RC Camaro. I kind of wish I had the controller there at the time for that. And then like 13 different shots of it rolling by. Austin almost having a panic attack. And then the Lamborghini Murcielago debut. My car! That's my car! That's no one else's car! That's my car! Yeah, before it became Emily's car, before she even came to the show. So, Austin says he doesn't want that, so then... And I just started watching like Doug DeMuro's content by this point. I think I started just watching it by then, but... What kind of car did he get out for him? A Mitsubishi Mirage.
I have recommended you.
I have recommended you thousands of songs that you love, and I've even let you play them at my parties, and you give me this. Yes. It's a Mitsubishi Mirage. Yes.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Stop acting like Hellcat.
Okay, we don't talk about that.
Okay, it's back. Thank goodness.
So, yeah. I don't think he gets the Murcielago, then... Oh, no, it costs too much. Yeah, it costs too much.
Really? You don't have 120 grand?
You don't have 120 grand? Well, what do you expect from a Lamborghini Murcielago? What do you expect to pay, Austin, with Patrick face? What do you expect to pay?
Well, sure, I got lots. I own a dealership.
Well, sure, I got lots. I own a dealership.
Really?
Really?
Really? Yes. Show me your stock.
Show me your stock.
See what I had before? Yes.
Did you see what I had before? This is a Chrysler dealership.
This is a Chrysler dealership.
I still remember the dialogue from this, this video. Sodor. I blanked out the original location. I just put Sodor over top. I don't think anyone would really notice that, but...
Why? You said you wanted something.
I used a purple... of course, I made a cutout for the... I'll show you right away with the behind the scenes.
Cheap. They sell these things like hot.
They sell these things like hotcakes. Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
And then...
Well, I'm out of here.
Well, I'm out of here.
Wait, don't go. Here, let me play our commercial.
Here, let me play our commercial. Volume warning. And then the most unexpected thing happens next.
Sodor.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge.
Sodor.
I'm
going to give you... It's fantastic meat, and I bet this the most easiest decision you ever made. Like new Jeep from...
What the fuck is... Oh my goodness, okay, I remember this bit. Now, the shot of the Chrysler 300 going through the screen, oh my god. That's another thing I have to talk about. I don't know if you saw that or not, but you'll probably see it right away here. What the fuck is that? Good rice. Of course, the zoom in shot of the Chrysler 300, of course, goes wrong. It goes through the screen. Oh my god. Now I guess while during this, editing this, I guess the audio file probably got corrupted. And the crash sound for when it goes to when it crashes through the glass gets corrupted. Or something happens there, I don't know. One new Jeep Compass for Chrysler 200.
Chrysler 200 from $99 a month, does it?
Sodor.
Do it?
Yeah. I don't even feel like going back to that. Never mind, I do.
100 from $99 a month, does it?
Yeah.
Sodor.
Do it?
Basically, this was just kind of like a YouTube poop inside of an episode of whatever this was supposed to be. As for that bit with the Camel Cove bit, if you don't know already, a video of the same name, out there. I've been meaning to explain this for, like, since... I've actually been kind of meaning to explain this for... Well, I've explained it before already. But, since, I don't know, a couple years ago, Halloween or something. There's a video out there, as you would probably know. And if you're really willing to search it up, be my guest. Don't blame me for getting traumatized, but yeah, there's a video out there like that, named that, that traumatized me pretty badly. Still kind of does. I mean, yeah, no comment on that, but yeah, so of course with this little animation of him
$99 a month, does
wiggling side to side, presumably, from what I remember from that video, there was, in that video, there was, a certain shot, like, of these characters on a stage, from approximately a left-hand, point of view, of course, showing the stage with, these, I think it was puppets or something. And I don't know how to explain it either, if it was, like, if they used strings or something, or CGI or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, they swayed side to side, rather horrifyingly. And and I guess their eyes were blacked out, probably. I mean, I guess I kind of got this confirmed when I accidentally found the Roblox model of supposedly the pirate in that video, which I mentioned in the previous Roblox stream I made, the one with the Hunter alcove in the thumbnail. I already mentioned that I found that model by accident, so I kind of, like, that kind of refreshed my memory of what that video was. Kind of, I mean, I believe it was, no, I know this isn't really the video to talk about it, but I mean, I'm talking about it right now. Um, and of course, once I start talking about it, then I get interested in talking about it. So, um, yeah. So I guess now I used to watch those kind of videos before. Probably because of that video. I still refuse to say the name of it. Um, but from it would, and I don't even remember. Like, I wanted to watch the whole thing for myself, just to kind of make myself not scared of it anymore. At some point, it just drove me nuts, and I just want to not make it seem scary anymore. Um, and from what I remember from it, it was like a little segment, and I don't want anyone really to explain this. I know I probably sound very silly right now, but I kind of want to explain this just on my own, and that's it. Because I don't want to be refreshed of what actually happened, because... But I know, I work really weird. I work really weird with this kind of shit, but just bear with me. um, it was... from what I recall, from what I was skipping through the video. I don't think I even watched the whole thing, maybe little parts of it. It was like a live segment. Of course, I think it was in a ship or something. And I think it took place inside of a ship or something, or on like a beach themed set. I can't even remember. In order, again, I don't want to remember. Of course, with these little characters on screen, I think this is how it went anyways. Of course, these little characters probably presumably turned into what the monsters on stage they were. Probably at the end of the video. I don't know. And there's this pirate character in it. And of course, throughout the video, from what I remember, there was your usual scary cuts of static and that, and yeah. I don't even remember the view of the stage in that video. In the video itself. Like, I think I think people uploaded the clip of that separately. In which, that case, fuck that shit. Yeah. Yeah, Charlie Kirk. Yeah, that was sad. Yeah. So that's kind of what I remember from the video. Eventually, throughout the video, it gets more and more horrifying. And yeah, of course, and another prominent thing from that video is the audience screaming in the background, like screaming. Like, I get goosebumps mentioning that. Just the way it was laid out and everything, and it doesn't help that I discovered that video when I was like a little bit younger. To be honest, very honest. I discovered the video when I was younger, so of course that would have had like a very big impact on me. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, of course, getting back to the actual video itself. Well, okay, now the bloopers, but yeah, I just thought I'd kind of put that in there. I'd put that little clip in there of that just to kind of reference that, even though I hate it very, excuse me, badly. I still wanted to reference it in there anyways, so And I think I'll save this for when the air conditioner turns off because you won't be able to hear anything anyways. So, sorry. Videos we don't need to know about. Let's go OCs. I probably shouldn't have made that video. For reasons. Another video which, yeah, that's old. It's long forgotten about. What is this? What? Oh.
That's my boy. No, my boy. Father.
Of course. My boy. I even referenced this in this video I made, the Madness Test ASDF Movie 13 Sparta Madhouse CWE remix. Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah. And we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Well, that one was just my kind of... This one was kind of my submission for SMG's been waiting his whole life for this moment kind of thing. You might remember that just before he redesigned his character. Because of Nintendo. But, basically, of course, it's a green screen, so he would open the door, it's a green screen, and then you just kind of insert what video you want to put in there, and then he quickly shuts the door. My version was, Squidward in the bathtub, that scene, where he starts screaming, where Squidward, SpongeBob and Patrick open the door and surprise Squidward. These two were for a remix I was making before. Friend, old meme, shitty remix, shitty joke video. Half of these I don't even feel like explaining. Cycles VT, that's my edition of Citrus or Kurdish Tri base. Shitty collab part, yeah. My reaction to this Sparta source. Whatever. Glaze, yeah, fuck it. A logo that's been overused to hell and back. Yeah, Percy Crash's Panicky Percy Crash remake. It's, yeah. We don't talk about that either. That Scary Jack Frost cried. Scary Jack Frost, cried James as he hurried away. Oh no, Jack Frost is going after him. I think wrong narrator, Alec Baldwin, was going through some stuff at the time. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But his narration through that was kind of, well, it was kind of blank. So instead of Scary Jack Frost, Scary Jack Frost. I don't know why I find that satisfying to repeat. I don't know. It's kind of a friggin' lizard meme. Shitty collab part. Random video. These are all like old memes. I don't think anyone would get anymore, so I'm not even gonna really show them. We do not talk about that. 6 sponges. Tommy Clarabelle that I got, which I've eventually repainted into a coach character from the Railway series, which I of course conveniently forgot the name of. Shitty joke videos, shitty remixes. Thomas and the Super Scary Viaduct. For some reason I was popular. I have no idea why. Made everybody go. Sparta remix. Look what you did! Sparta Archangel remix. Yeah, those were really bad. YouTube poop short. Oh Henry. Oh Henry drinks some seawater. Yeah. Sparta Teth Albertan Sparta remix, or bass. Yes, that's what that's short for, if you're wondering. Most hardly worked on bass's Best Grammar 2021 award. that's the original description for that video when I first uploaded it. Yeah, no thanks. Comedy Thomas and Fry Season 3 intro. I kind of missed that intro. I honestly missed that intro. It was just so iconic when I kept making episodes in that. All 6 or 7 of them. 6 of them. Shitty remixes. I seriously don't even feel like showing them. Some of these, which were previously private before I made public. Oh. SMC ceiling fan. I don't even know if I can make this one public or not. This was in a family member's place. Of course, this is one of those SMC manufactured can arm fans with stamped blades, or maybe it's just even an SMC fan. I don't know. Anyways, it's a very childhood fan, as supposedly this exact fan, supposedly, from what I was told, actually came from another one of my family members' places, and they installed it after they did renovations. They took the fans down, and each of them supposedly actually went to other family members' places, and this one ended up in the bedroom here. So yeah, so unfortunately I don't really see this fan anymore, so I don't ceiling fans. I don't see any more VintageTube edition coming soon. Maybe not. I don't have enough fans to shove in that video for that, so excuse me. So yeah, there's that. Hey. What the hell? Yeah, it's for the railway base. That's very old. Stanton Studio Central Spinner. Yeah, I think someone disliked the original model I made, and I just got pissed off for the absolute most unimportant reason possible. Okay, finally. CTF short. Did you see my car? Bloopers, B-roll footage, and extras. So of course this is just outtakes, and yeah.
Percy, I'm over.
I'm over here.
Actually, you remind me of Tom. You remind me of Thomas.
You remind me of Thomas. Oh yeah, probably with the whole gag I used to have with Thomas's face being able to come off. Yeah. Boy, doesn't this remind me of a certain Percy Engine 619 video, a certain Scaredy Engines remake. That's another thing that traumatized me. The very end of that video shows Percy with the smoke box and his face taken off, like put down right beside him, like Percy essentially being scrapped, killed in that video, like the very end of it. And Michael Jackson's Thriller playing. That is a moment that truly traumatized me back then. So of course I parodied it here.
Actually, why don't we have the new microphone?
Why do we have the new microphone? Good question, you dummy.
What
Sorry.
are you talking about? It's not the wrong one. Where is Percy?
Where is Percy?
Oh, Camaro. Yeah.
Oh, Camaro. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, let's see how it drives. Alright.
Bonk. Oh, no. Bonk. And that's got art. Used version. He sounds like he's trying to. He's. Yeah.
Let me guess, I made your voice lighter.
Let me guess, I made your voice later.
Yoink.
Yoink. Some of this I just have to subtitle because I mean I got this on max volume and that you probably can't even hear it anyways. Ow. He landed just at the same time as the furnace vent decided to make a noise.
The furnace.
Free.
And I flew into the dashboard.
And I flew into the dashboard. Salty looks like he's seen some stuff.
Salty looks high.
Salty looks high.
They're high, matey.
The seas are high, matey.
Are the seas be high?
Hey, the seas be high.
Made my paint a little lighter.
I don't know why I added this. You made your paint a little lighter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, when they were just spoken to drive off. No, footage here was supposed to be reversed and sped up, but both were cut from the episode. Another note, this was supposed to be a clip I mean, you can probably read it anyways. But I still want to anyways. This was supposed to be a clip of Austin with the Camaro going by with the camera panning to the ceiling. This was too difficult to film. I filmed 3 attempts to this before this almost happened, so first attempt. Second.
I'll make it stop.
Stop. Is he a sheep? Make it stop. A sheep. Almost fell off the set. He was this close to falling off the set.
Okay.
And then
And that's it for that shot.
Okay, that's it for that shot. Yeah, you're damn right. I mean, this is public anyways, but still. You can... Ooh, that thing's nice. It is! It is! Oh, I can't do that anymore. It is! I can't do that anymore.
Oh, you wanted something cheap? Why didn't you just tell me so?
Mark my words, I'll be back. Yeah. See what I mean? I just did like a purple screen instead of your typical blue or green screen. Blurred to protect this dealership if it's still here.
Did you even listen to what I had before? This is the Chrysler dealership.
It originally said Fiat Chrysler dealership, but oh, Mr. Chrysler fanboy here. Wanted to cut out the Fiat parts since, of course, it didn't merge until 2011. Even though I guess Fiat already had like a stake in Chrysler in 2009 or whatever. I don't know. No, this is an older dealership. Fiat merged with Chrysler in 2011. The cars shown in the deal below are older than 2011. No shit, Sherlock. So the dealership, therefore... So is the dealership. Therefore, I cut the Fiat part out in the original episode. Okay, well, thanks for the very long explanation.
Please don't actually go to the one in that real photo.
Please don't actually go to the real one in the photo. You dummy. Are you trying to drive business away from them?
I don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is.
I just searched it up.
I just searched it up.
It's $500 off.
Keep the $500 off.
Something good.
Sound like Gru. I don't know why I put that either, but... It's basically just 2021 VintageTube voicing over parody lines of the Deal-tastic Me commercial. Couldn't get more obvious than that.
Get 10,000 off Chrysler town and country.
Get down 10,000 off Chrysler town and country. You can get your name, mention your name and your name in the NCTF short. No.
Or 15% off Jeep Renegade.
Or 15% off Jeep Renegade. No thanks, those things are discontinued, finally.
15,000 off Ram 1500. With the Fiat thing. I have this.
Okay. Kinda boring.
I have this.
I have this.
I have this. I have this.
I probably meant to put that as like blooper, but I just probably put unused instead.
I have this.
And the way I did this video, I thought, you know, the moment I put like I put like used or unused, like the second I put it in, like I would have the same clip still playing, but I would just put the text in at the immediate point where it would cut off in the original episode, like for clips like this.
Come on.
So, just so I'd mention that.
How much are we going to spend on cameras?
Oh, come on. How much are we going to spend on cameras?
We have lots in the back, John.
We have lots in the back, John.
Really?
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 I almost got run over there. I just skipped.
I almost got right over there. Right. Yeah.
We've been keeping it in the back because we want too much for it.
We've been keeping it in the back because we want too much for it.
Sold.
Sold.
Sold for 1,500.
Sold for 1,500.
Sold for 1,500.
Sold for 1,500.
Still can't believe you work at a Fiat Chrysler dealership.
So can't believe you work at a Fiat Chrysler dealership. Like, that is so lame. That is so yesterday. Fiat Chrysler doesn't exist anymore. It's not Stellantis. Like, it's not Stellantis, it's Stellantis. What are you talking about? Anyways, that's it for the videos themselves. We still got live videos to go through. Oh boy. I truly underestimated this, but most of these I'll probably just skip over anyways, because there's way too many live videos, you know, just to mainly focus on. Maybe the odd one here and there, but of course that one where I was explaining what was going on in July. And of course these upcoming ones. Fuck off, fly. Prick. Something's up with Scruffy. That was... I don't know what happened to that one, but I guess it just still glitched there. Random Q&A stream. And Season 3, Episode 3, CTF Live, Robbery. So, and of course this one, which is still live right now. Yeah, so... Which ones are private? 92.5 outtake. Microphone it wasn't working through that one. Number 91, that was fail, obviously, as you can see, 20 seconds. I'm just trying to look through these very carefully because I could probably miss one very easily, so apologies if I do. D-Car Game again, failed stream. Failed stream. Probably because of the camera, because I accidentally tried flipping it when it was still broken. YouTube. April Fool's uploads the A&G Machinery Blindington ceiling fan, which is some shitty Mainstays blind set, which actually got used afterwards. So I kind of felt bad for accidentally ripping up the instructions, or no, maybe it was a warranty paper. I don't know. Anyways, there was 2 sets of it. There was another set of instructions there, so I just kind of ripped one up by accident. I didn't know. I thought those were actually supposed to go to the dump before. I was told they were going to the dump before, and I wanted to make use of the blinds before they were, so that's why I did that. That's why I made a video of that, and I ripped the instructions up, because, yeah. I mean, it's unlisted. You probably wouldn't even know what went on anyways. CTF Live, the official comeback of CTF Live. Not really. It was April 1st. The Quest for Margarine. Yeah, prick. Why didn't you make it a real episode? Because I just wanted to be an a-hole. Stream 85. That one kind of went... that one went... It got unlisted for certain reasons, which I don't really want to bring up. Vinblock's 80 feet engines. Failed stream. Pre-New Year's Brick Game stream, 79.5. I accidentally showed email on that one, so I unlisted it. It was previously the longest before I made the stream. Which one? Stream 95. Before that, before stream 95, this one was the longest one, the 79.5. Roblox 77.5 failed attempt. Back 76.5 original stream. That one kind of failed due to some stuff that I did not want people to see in there. I unlisted that one. Discussion about CTF yet again. You could probably tell why that went unlisted. The Emily Show back in business. That was a failed attempt to bring the show back. One of, 3 attempts I made before. I made the one that succeeded. SMC Laguna overview, which I still have yet to do, which of course will probably be what it'll be after, like, I do the 400 stream on the channel, so video on the channel. There's 2 different attempts for that, so Rather Normal Rock Slob, episode 70. I think that was a failed attempt. Can-Arm Twister, failed attempt. A few of these were failed attempts. I just didn't want to delete the videos, so I made them private. Package received. That was the debut video of the Commodore Vanderbilt, but about 6 minutes or 5.5 minutes in, a storm rolled through town here, and now we had a storm not too long before then, and it was pretty serious. So of course this storm, when it took place during the video, I was panicking pretty badly. So I just eventually just quit. I just stopped the video. I couldn't continue. So eventually, after it calmed down, I did the next take, which of course we all know by now. All 116 of us know. Blocks row 65, failed attempt. Roy Blocks, failed attempt. I also made that one 62 by accident, I think. Also, kids, why were you watching that one? That's not meant for you kids. That was not meant for you kids. I had to deal with kids in that. Like, I couldn't swear or nothing. Like, what was I supposed to do? Like, start swearing in that in front of kids that were already in the chat? Like, saying all this bullshit. So, like, I couldn't. Yeah, that just kind of ended prematurely. Figuratively and literally. Like, prematurely. Aren't I so funny? Failed attempt. Outtake. Actually, never mind. I talk about Roblox, probably went about as well as you would expect. Habitat Conglomerate, unfortunately the camera kind of glitched halfway through. Or I tried flipping it halfway through and it stopped working. Take Two, that one had some stuff in it I didn't want people hearing. and an original take of it, which, as you probably would have guessed by the runtime, was another fail. Excuse me. Board. I don't even know why that's private now. Or maybe just probably so it would appear as 400 videos. Excuse me, I don't know. I'll have to make it public after, I'll have to make it public after I make 400 videos, so... Yeah. Resolution failed attempt. Update number 3 million went as well as you'd expect. Again, I was just pissed off that day and wanted to make a rant video. Emily show the end. No. Fuck off, fly. Wonky Whistle, that was actually the first video I filmed with, like, CTF style video I filmed on this table here. Although, I'm so used to filming on the freezer that I wasn't too fond of doing a video on the table set instead, so I immediately switched back to the freezer because I missed it that much. It was just too iconic, you know. It was just at that point very iconic, and it still is. So, update version 2, unlisted, or private, I mean. Update also, or unlisted, I mean. What else? Update from Austin. The microphone, unfortunately, kind of fucked up in that one, too. B-Day Special 2024. Previously, one of the long... The first 3-hour long video on the... 3-hour long video on the channel. Oops. What else? 4 Seasons stream 3.5. That one didn't really go as well as I wanted it to. So, yeah. Calling every single damn living locomotive train to help move some trees off the railroad tracks. Calling all engines parody, which unfortunately was the last video with my second microphone before it unfortunately broke. Because Genius Me decided to introduce the fan into the episode and the limiter broke in that video, so SMRT. I mean SMART. The Emily Show, the movie, didn't go as planned. I'm not done. Drama, or not drama, what? Update video number 3 trillion to the third power. Times 4. Subtracted by 2. Divided by 4. Secrets revealed. Failed attempt. Beam and G live streams. Both failed attempts. Semi-scripted CTF update. Unlisted recently, so I could actually make another one. So I could actually make room for 400 videos on here, so. Can Arm Twister, failed attempt. And then I just decided to do a third attempt for the 4 Seasons. Or no, that was a few days after, never mind. Deluxe Hugger, failed attempt. It's just pretty much the same thing for most of these that I remember. Emily makes a profit. Emily makes a profit. That one it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to at all. Like the humor, I just couldn't think through all that one. So Emily tries to sell the 4 Seasons for money for a vacation. Is that gonna happen? No. BeamNG live stream outtake. What else? Oh, I was just gonna say, surprisingly, a whole row of public videos, but Season 3, episode 17, Peace at Last. Um, I think halfway through, I think halfway through, oh no, what? Something happened halfway through that video. And, I, of course, stopped filming, probably because the cat was interrupting. I don't know. And then, of course, it turned into another rant video, which then, of course, got to... I think it turned into another rant video, or maybe not. Or maybe I just stopped it halfway through and wanted to tell everyone that I don't want to end CTF Live. I still don't. I know I haven't done anything with it. I know. I keep bringing this stuff up over and over again, and I keep telling... Yeah, and I keep bringing up that I haven't done anything with it. And I still haven't done anything really with it yet. I mean, I've of course written a few episode scripts. In fact, I have a special planned, which will probably be the debut of, like the reboot of CTF Live. That special will probably be the reboot of the series. I still got like a couple more episodes to write scripts for, and then of course the courage to act and time to actually film them. So, yeah. But yeah, I've definitely got a good idea cooking for that. A good idea for cooking for that. One that might explain the past for the series in a more proper way. Yes, that's all I'm saying for that. Let's talk the cat. I got pissed off at the cat in that one. All three videos. Stream 20, Roblox. Failed attempt from before. Tom Talk. I got pretty pissed off at the cat in that one. Like seriously, he. Ugh. I don't know if you guys think I'm crazy or whatever, but still, that cat. He does that on purpose. He does that on purpose to piss me off, and he does it very successfully. So, yeah, I'll be right back here in a second. Back. And to let the cat in. So. Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah. I don't even know how long this page is probably going to be. Update video went as well as anyone would have expected. Live stream part 2. Yeah, that went private for personal reasons. The Emily show, where's the sign? Still didn't really go the way I wanted it to. Yet again. Journey Beyond Kenmore Freezer, the remake. This time during that remake, the camera kind of screwed up, or the quality of the camera kind of screwed up. And yeah, they made 2 attempts of the Car Wars episode, which were both outtakes, and then of course we got the so perfected third time the charm. Yeah, truly third time's the charm. That was a great episode. I really gotta say, that small little era of live episodes were some of the greatest I've ever made. I mean, still you gotta skip through some bits, and some bits might not make sense to people, but just the way I was really proud of those episodes. I really, and I still am, frankly. Even though they had to be, voiced over with the script and that, not really staying true to how I used to do videos, my special formula for videos. Might not be that anymore, but still, I hope everyone kind of likes those. Stream. Surprisingly, that is still up, even though, I mean, the big birthday celebration is a long done with thing. I won't be succeeding it. I don't think. I don't know. That was like a test stream I made after, because I think YouTube or something was glitching. So I just or no, wait, because the original stream wouldn't stop. Like I think because I lost control of it or something. I don't know. Or it wouldn't stop. It wouldn't stop going, even though I obviously pressed the stop button for once I was done the stream. So the previous one. So I started doing that video in hopes that it would stop the last stream automatically, and then it would start a new one. So that's the explanation for that one. Oddly specific, but that's what happened. VintageTube rates ceiling fans, Roblox ceiling fans. I am horrible at giving, like, I'm horrible at, giving people, like, honest feedback and that. I mean, like, I'm nice all the time. I say yes to everything. I'm just that type of person, I wouldn't feel right with myself for a long time if I got pissed off over someone else's, like, design and that on here. Of course, I mean, excluding, like, if it was like a drama model or whatever, but I mean, that's long done with stuff. But I'm not the type of person that gives criticism. I'm not. I'm not. So, of course, that was a one video only thing. I should have just probably stuck with the real life fans themselves, because Yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked with, you know, Roblox fans that people spent a lot of time on, and then only to get criticism for. I mean, I get that criticism helps improve people, but still, I'm sorry, I don't work that way. I just don't. My live stream of the Ram 1500 REV Revolution reveal, which, speak of the devil, was cancelled just 7 hours earlier today. Yeah, they canceled it today. So, yeah, that was kind of a pointless video, but still, I gotta say the concept still looks pretty damn good. Despite it being like an electric truck and that. They could still go with, you know, having a third row in a truck. No one else has done that before, but as far as I know, maybe some aftermarket company or someone with 2 trucks decided to take on the challenge, but an official one of the big 3 or 4, 5, 4, including Toyota. No one's done that idea yet, so I mean they could still do that. But last video 2022. I don't know why that's private now. I mean, for the longest time it was public, but now it's not. So yeah. Yes, the two videos that started it all for me being in front of this thing in the first place. So we gotta thank and blame for that. Dalton Diesel's amazingly, astoundingly, highly anticipated quest to find Trevor. Outtake version. There was never a successor. Salty, stupid story. I mean, those are all public, but I just want to read those anyways. The Mavis Show, episode 4. I don't know why that's still public. I mean, yeah. I might as well just leave it public now, because then I'm going to have to make another video to make... make public, or make another video to add as filler. Yeah. Since by contract from myself, I cannot make another Roblox stream, of course, until I do the actual 100 one now, so yeah. The rest are public. Tired of hiding. The one where you see me in them. Let's see, TF Live, the 2022 Halloween special. Outtake. Part 2 of the Mattel arc. This one, of course, the AC had to turn on and make this much harder for me, since I don't talk loud. The original take of the Mattel arc Part 1, Something's Not Right. This version had a completely different ending from how Part 1 was. In fact, like, pretty much the whole setup was different about it. The entire setup about it was different. And as soon as like a day or two after I filmed this, I immediately said I want to change that video. I want to redo it entirely, so I did just that, yeah. They meet up with Mattel on that way too early, like, yeah. It just kind of got messed up, and then of course the shitty... Fuck off, fly. You're going to die, fly. You sons of a bitch. I'm not used to talking, you know, like this. Yeah, anyways, that was an outtake, original take. Certainly not the director's cut. This one is the director's cut. Of course. So, yeah. The original version, of course, just didn't work out. Same stuff I'm just repeating over and over again. Season 3, Episode 4. Have you seen Ascension? I think it was about Emily going missing. I don't know, or maybe Lady. No, it was about Lady going missing. And the engines had to find her, but I don't know what happened with that one. I really don't. I don't remember that one, so. And I'm not going to sit here for another 44 minutes just watching the video to tell you guys. So, sorry. Eventually that that was actually the last video filmed in the original room, right beside me, to the right. In the freezer's original spot, before, that was the last video of that. Then of course the Day Out with Emily aired, and everything changed since then. For the better or worse, regarding the channel. Talking about the fans of my collection, I kind of made a accidental mention that I didn't really want to do throughout that video, so that went unlisted. Accidental mention, yeah. Season 3, Episode 2, Robbery, Outtake versions. Yeah, see, the thingy at the top of the list, that Season 3, Episode 2, Robbery, that was supposed to be the replacement for this one, but I just never did it. Got replaced by The Day Out, and then Bankrupt, and so on, so on. The Search for Austin, Part 4. I believe the original versions had no script for them. I think. I'm not even entirely sure either. I think there was actually the first CTF Live thing where I did a script was the third time's a charm attempt for Part 4. I think that was the first video I did a script for. So, but yeah, the first attempts didn't. I got interrupted in that, so. But of course, April 24th, 2022, and past that kind of changed everything for CTF Live. It pretty much did. Yeah. So. Who Hurt Lady? Original outtake. That one's 18 and up for a certain pretty honest mistake I probably shouldn't have done for that episode towards the end. I do not look back on that moment fondly. And neither do we. Yeah. What else? The Perfect Day Out, such as generic. Oh, Victoria, that's that coach. You know, I was mentioning that 2002 Tommy Clarabelle or whatever it was, some custom I made. It was for Victoria the coach. Yeah, I decided to paint that into Victoria. I mean, what else was I going to do with it? It was just a Clarabelle with scratched up face. Or Annie with the scratched up face, so. Yeah. Perfect Day Out. Didn't go that well. I just didn't like doing the episode. Operation Dockside. I mean, that one's public, but. Oh, the Not So Scary Halloween episode. I didn't even know I had like an outtake of that one. I forgot. Parodies and product placements. Pretty much the worst CTF Live episode ever made. It's supposed to be a parody of Trailer Park Boys. Somebody to love. Hey, somebody to love. Yeah, yes, it was named after the song with the same name, Somebody to Love. Yeah. Thomas going after. Ooh, lady. I like that coal bunker. Hey lady, I like that gold bunker of yours. Okay, shut up, Thomas. That's not even on set right now. Day of the Diesels outtake, which I completely forgot about again. The bottle outtake. The famous, somewhat famous unboxing of Trackmaster 1 and Tomy stuff, which I got from a garage sale for 60 bucks. Best 60 bucks ever spent. CTF Stream Part 2 and Part 1, or no, the Cars of CTF. The future, comedy, Thomas and Fries, or Friends, and more. CTF, the live streams, the live steams. Haha, very funny. So funny and original. The search for Diesel 10's magic and stuff. Yeah, that era. Made for kids. Not made for kids. CTF, the live streams, part 1, plus info about the future and stuff. That was pretty much all that was about. Was just that. The original Roblox stream. I am not playing the audio for this one. But Roblox stream, making some stuff, I don't know. Yeah. Roblox stream, making some stuff and a lot more things for this title. This one is pretty much from the well, not even from the archive, it's the same channel. I guess it is from the archive now, but July 31st, 2019 was when I made this video, and oh my god, this is what studio used to look like. This is the simple layout that I miss so much. You had marketplace, inventory, and recents. You didn't have all the other bullshit. You were able to look through like the most recent models from before, most favorited, least, I don't know about least favorited, most popular models, most recent, I probably mentioned that already. The old tools, which were much simpler to look at. The old look and everything, this was actually a Serenity Air model I was making with previously Conquest. And then it went back to Conquest again. Yeah. What's that? Ooh. Oh, the original Conquest. The original Conquest Modern Air. Oh man, that model. For so long, I was looking for this model, but it went off sale and I couldn't find it after so long. But that's the original Conquest Modern Air. Now lost media. I think it got deleted, unfortunately. Yeah, this stream was just basically me playing Car Crash Simulator. With the absolute shittiest and cringiest jokes ever. And that. Excuse me. I guess this is essentially a pilot episode to the Roblox streams, so can kind of call it that. Oh, no way, I was playing Murder Mystery before. I didn't know that. I didn't know holy shit, I didn't even know I was playing this before. I wasn't even sure. Look at that chat. Look at that chat. Look at how clean that chat is. Look at how clean that chat is. No bullshit. No bullshit at all. Nothing. It was just W the Snowy Owl 08 Bacon Boy. Oof. Yes. They vanished. No. None of the absolute BS you would find today. And most importantly, no exploiters in the map. They didn't exist at the time. The only bit of exploiting you could probably do at the time, unless they patched it, was get a set of antlers, antler hat, and glitch through the map. Through some points of the map. I remember that fondly. I remember that so fondly. It used to be quite interesting. And this is on my old laptop too, so yeah. Yeah. The old vintage fan of fans, I think. Yeah. The old vintage fan of fans. The old one. The old one. On stream, on video here. This is so incredible to look at. The old studio, like end studio map on here. I don't know why they got rid of it, but they did. Probably because it looked outdated. Or maybe people just hated it that much. I don't know. People probably just hated it. No, and not you. Help? Aww. Beep, 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 beep. Let me go. Oh my goodness. The game hasn't even really changed that much either, of course, other than the top here being completely changed, but other than that, it's still the same layout and that. I mean, new maps and everything, slightly refreshed theme in that. Of course, I was a murderer. Great. Brown. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it for that one. It was just playing those two games and then it's just like 5 minutes in studio. Actually, wait. Did I even show the homepage? Did I show the homepage? Oh my god, the ratings for... Okay, we don't look at that model specifically. Sorry about that. It was stupid when I made that model. Noah. Look at this. The green and red bars to show like the dislikes and the likes of the model. Oh my god. Yeah, it was in the original account. This was all still in the original account before, like, it was half. Before it became like half Vintage Fan of Fans and then Vintage Fan of Fans 2, because I had two accounts going at the same time. One which was able to play games and one which was able to go into studio and that. So, and then of course Roblox took the original one away from me. Oh yeah, I guess I wanted to make a Moss fan. Huh. Probably wouldn't look like it. Shit, look at that! Look at that! Look at how classic that is. Oh, I miss that. I miss that. You know, it's all gray and dull. Yeah. Okay, I already had it set up. Never mind. Dang it. Oh no, I did already have Vintage Fan of Fans 2 set up already. Yeah. See, that's the one that I was able to play games on since... Now, for some reason, it only booted me out of the Roblox app itself. Like, I didn't... Stupid me, of course, didn't have, like, my password written down for the first account. That's why it's kind of lost in the first place. I mean, Roblox kind of banned it anyways, but... yeah, they only kicked me off, like, the Roblox app itself, not Studio. So... Yeah, that was kind of interesting. I just had to use two accounts at the same time. And then eventually I switched to one. And I think this was the days before I even met, like, fan on here. Like, I think he was still an independent creator in that, or, well, he was probably working Casey in that when they were still on Roblox. I think. Yeah. Like, this homepage, I didn't even remember it looking like that. That's how many changes they'd made on this page. It looks strange looking at this, even though... like 6 years ago, that's what this page used to look like. 6 years ago. Six years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago. It used to be red. It used to be red. Studio used to be blue, and Roblox, of course, used to be red. Why did they have to change that? Why did they have to make Roblox itself Discord blue and Studio black? Like, ooh, yeah, it makes it look sleeker, yes, but come on. They made it like that for a reason. And the old Studio logo too, before they rotated the cutouts. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I just kind of left the camera there like that. The whole mirror. Windington industrial model we don't talk about. Me talking, which I'm still not gonna. Superpower Systems Portland. See that? Look at your marketplace. I had 3 tabs open too for some reason. Like this is holy. I know I gotta get back on track, but still. I was looking through that video like a couple months ago or a few months ago, and I of course completely forgot about it again. But yeah, that's pretty much the pilot episode for the Roblox streams, essentially. So, anymore, we're getting to the very last of them on here, anyways. So, yeah, the very extremely cringy era. I've debated several times for making these videos private and that, just because of how god awful they are, but I've tried for the longest of time to stay by my policy of allowing even the shittiest of videos on this channel to stay up, because I know myself I'm disappointed when a video goes unlisted or private from anyone else. So yeah, although I will probably say now, just as a warning, I might do that in the future. I might just do that in the future, especially with this certain idea I've got cooking up. So yeah, you can probably guess what it is. I thought I privated this, Caldy's Bridge. That episode got a dislike or two or something for whatever reason. Someone watching that probably didn't understand what was going on, and they just disliked it for no reason. And of course, what did I do? The sensible thing, or just get pissed off at it? No, I just got pissed off at it. So yeah, I don't know. I could have swore I made that private, but I guess not. All these are pretty much public, except for probably the very last of them. Nerval and... ... Rope... Oh, god damn it. Of course, there was one more stream that I'm forgetting about. The pilot of the pilot. Holy shit. Holy... Oh my god, Roblox used to look like that? No, seriously, I'm actually asking that. Roblox used to look like this? It used to look like this. Likes and dislikes. It used to show right on the front there. No other bullshit. Just your player badges. Your favorite games. Cole's Admin House. That used to be kind of a fun game sometimes. Hide and Seek. That one I kind of got to explore for options for future Roblox videos, maybe. Oh my goodness. I kind of remember the description and not looking like this. I kind of remember that, but not the homepage looking like that with all the blue in that. Fans of staff. What group was that? And the quotes! You used to be able to type down quotes, like, quotes at the top of the page. Change the name back to Fan Studios, you're welcome. Okay. I don't know what that group is, though. It's like a cake on the front. It's so blurry I can't even tell. Call, I think that said, or I don't know. Fans of Staff. It's a popular group anyways. I guess I'm gonna be making this, so I just want you to know, yeah. It used to be red. It used to be red. I mean, this stuff still looks the same pretty much, I would say. I think, anyways. Maybe they made the text smaller, but... yeah. Holy... what a discovery. Again. Yeah, we're getting to the very, very last of the list here, but... Take two, that was a failed stream, I guess. 400 plus subs live stream. Yippee, private. For obvious reasons, I mean... yeah. I showed a little more than I wanted to, I guess, at the time. Updating the layout while Thomas and his friends are on vacation. Taking apart a Trackmaster 2 Percy. And layout changes. The perfect enhanced video with detailed writing and beautiful quality you may never get again. It was a still image for 3 seconds. Take two, the first and last stream of my cats. The second and third cats ever I used to own before I got boo-boos. Thomas and Cookie, which I actually got from my aunt. I got them for my birthday, but unfortunately, I mean, at the time, like, we weren't able to take care of them at that point. So, like, a couple months in, eventually gave them back to her. So, I, for some reason, made a YouTube video about it. Them in the garage, my place, instant private. So. Yeah. Thomas and Friends stream number 1. The first, well, not the first video. I don't think the first video, not the first video on the channel, obviously not, but I think there was ones from before which I deleted. But I mean, yeah. In fact, I probably missed a few on here too, so or maybe not. Yeah, I missed a few. Percy made this extremely stupid video. I made that one in my backyard with some friends over at the same time. Like, some friends of ours that were over at the same time. I just decided, hey, I want to make a video with the Thomas doing, man. Yeah, so I did. And, yeah. My Scaredy Engines remake attempt, which was very, very bad. A Can-Arm Milan, which I, for some reason, thought was a Can-Arm royalty. I originally thought it was one of those, but, no, it's actually a Can-Arm Milan, which I actually have yet to show on here. I did find a new unboxed one, but, and I did mention that I almost got one from, so, another one of my aunts and that, they were selling. They had one at their garage sale, and they didn't want to give it to me because it was too big for my area. So, too big for my area. Too big for like where I would want to install it. Poor excuse. So I never got the fan, even though I think it was free too. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. So that really sucked. But I will show that one day once I decide to upload the reference pictures to Roblox and that, and then of course show them for like 15 seconds, and yeah. Sparta remix of a ceiling fan falling down. Don't ask why. And do not ask why that of that username if you can see it. I hope you can't. Sparta Google base, yeah. And that's pretty much it. Finito. Finito.
Finito.
Finito. Funito. Yeah, so I'll probably make a community post about this anyways. But I might as well mention for the last few minutes of the stream. I can't talk anymore. Oh. I forgot how painful it is to do a video like this. Constantly talking for what, 2 hours or something it is now. I want to do stream 100 pretty soon here. But at the same time, I of course still got to finish stuff. Industrial models, I still got to finish. I've made so far I finished one generation of them. I'm working on a second, but after that it shouldn't. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. I did tease the Fan Studios Novus again. I did tease the Fan Studios Novus in this post, where it all started. And I mean, I do want to make it. I have tried getting back into the Novus project again. But I mean, it's still got quite a ways to go. I'll try. I might. Yeah. So I don't know if I'll feature the Novus in the stream or not. That depends whether, like, I'm very eager to do the stream 100 so I can get back to doing, my not so normal schedule on here. Lack of schedule. So yeah, so I don't know if I'll feature. I don't know if the Novus will be done in time, but I know once the industrial models are done, that's when I'll do stream 100. Is when they're all done, and of course when I got the time too, because I'll be busy coming up pretty soon. Is school and that, so yeah, and other things in general too. So yeah, there's of course going to be some stuff I got to show next stream. Some interesting things to talk about. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Oh. So, yeah. So, of course, as you'd expect from this post, there's more Hunter models, and gonna kind of spoil it right now, even though I'm gonna kind of spoil it now, even though, because I know no one's not gonna really watch this up to this part, but still, there is lots more. We made a bunch of models. Like, there's probably around 20 in total now. In total, like, counting all of them. Maybe 21, 22. There might even be more by the... There'll probably be more by the time Stream 100 airs, too. Maybe there'll be 30 models in total. Like, counting the Bayport to whatever we make up until then. Like, yeah. Now, because of recent positive events regarding the Vintage Fans 2 account, that is possible for 30 models. So, But I'll save that for stream 100. So, okay. Yes, this is the actual 399th video for the channel. I know Emily clearly stated that in the last video. Yes, I did. And you, of course, had to lie again. Yes. Like usual. So, but this is the last one. Yeah, so I guess thanks for watching this unique concept. Another unique concept for the channel. Just so I go over and clear up some stuff that people probably have never seen before. Somewhat go over some stuff. I know I could have showed some of the videos for those, but like the live ones, there's way too many that are just hidden in that I don't even really want to skip through them and that, because yeah, that would be like a 5-hour long stream just for all that. So yeah. But anyways, guess this is it till stream 100 with the Blue Man and his upgrades for next stream. And of course, the very special stream 100. So, just to be fair, I know no one's going to watch this part, but still I'm going to mention it anyways. Just so I feel relieved that I mentioned it anyways. But the layout will pretty much be a typical Roblox stream for me. I mean, first of all, of course, first the stuff's going to be studio based. I mean, yeah. Of course, I show that first, and then get on with the games. It'll probably be, the usual murder mystery, natural disaster, survival. Yeah. So, yeah. I just wanted to kind of clear that up really quickly. So, ooh, did we get to see the new stuff early? No. That's gonna be it for this stream. Aw, but we wanted to see the stuff. Makeover. Takeover. Takeover, not... Ew, what the... Fitterous fuck is that? Grow is offline. Mm-hmm. Sharp. Oh no. Not that face. Not the man face. The Maze Reborn. Cason's game. Going to 2014. I was just viewing that not too long ago. Caught Ride Mania. Okay, yeah. This is going to be it for now. Production World has officially gotten 1,000 visits. 1,004 visits, so... Yippee, woohoo, yeah, wonderful. Yeah. So, that's going to be it for this stream. And we shall see you guys with stream 100 of the Roblox streams. And the 400th video of this channel. Thanks for watching, and take care, and good night.